Hi, welcome. This is MBTI X Kpop, and today we are going to make a supergirl group and a superboy group with the most famous ESFP idols in K-pop. But before we start, I need to remind you two important things. First thing is that the idols that I'm going to introduce as the ESFPs in K-pop are not necessarily the ones that their test result was ESFP, but rather the ones that, according to the content that we have received from them till now, they have the most similarity to the ESFP type in MBTI. Second important thing is that obviously I don't stan every single idol that is included in this series video, so my information about a lot of them is quite theoretical and limited to what I have heard of them and what I have gathered about them through net. So even though I try my best to be as fair as possible when giving different idol position in the supergroup, still I could be wrong. In this part, we are going to make a superboy group with the most famous ESFP boys in K-pop. Let me introduce them to you. The first member is Wooyoung of Ateez. Haechan of NCT. Jackson of GOT7. Baekhyun of EXO. S.Coups of 17. And the last member is Mingi of Ateez. We'll start with giving these boys vocal positions. Thank God we have been blessed with SM vocalists in this group too, so main vocalist position goes to Baekhyun. Lead vocalist will be Haechan. Vocalist position goes to Wooyoung, and sub-vocalist will be S.Coups. Next category is rap, and in this group we have a very strong rap line consisting of three main rappers. Main rapper of GOT7, main rapper of 17, and main rapper of Ateez. And the main rapper of main rappers is S.Coups. Lead rappers obviously will be Jackson and Mingi. Next category is dance, and it was so tricky to choose main dancer in this group because we have officially main dancer of Ateez and technically best dancer of Ateez in this group at the same time. So I finally decided to give main dancer position to Wooyoung. Lead dancer will be Mingi and Haechan, and dancer position goes to Jackson. Next category is visual category, and it was a bit challenging to choose visual members in this group because members of this group are more on handsome side rather than beautiful side. So finally I decided to give main visual position to Baekhyun, and another visual member will be Jackson. Next category is production category, and it means that if any of these idols has been officially credited as a composer, songwriter, or producer in any song, in this group we have four members that these cards will go. The first member is Jackson, second one is Baekhyun, third one is S.Coups, and fourth one Mingi. And we come to our final category, that is the nameless category and has the leftover positions in it. The first position is Maknae, and the youngest member of this group is Haechan, was born in June of 2000. Next position is the leader, and I thought about it for a bit and decided that S.Coups here could be the best option to be the leader of this group. Next position is the center and goes to a member in a K-pop group that is charismatic, popular, has a good stage presence, is visually appealing, and is a member of vocal line or dance line. And in my opinion, in this group, the best member to be the center is Jackson. And the last position is face of the group and goes to a member who has the most known face in that group. It was a bit challenging to choose this position in this group because almost all the members are quite well known, and the two top candidates were Baekhyun and Jackson. And finally I decided to give this position to Jackson too. So these are my final positions to the ESFP Superboy group. If you disagree with any of these positions, I'd love to hear your ideas in the comment section. So if we summarize it all, the vocal line of this group is Baekhyun of EXO, Haechan of NCT, Wooyoung of Ateez, and S.Coups of 17. The rap line is S.Coups of 17, Mingi of Ateez, and Jackson of GOT7. The dance line is Wooyoung of Ateez, Mingi of Ateez, Haechan of NCT, and Jackson of GOT7. The visual line is Baekhyun of EXO and Jackson of GOT7. And the production line is S.Coups of 17, Baekhyun of EXO, Jackson of GOT7, and Mingi of Ateez. And these were the most famous ESFP boys in K-pop. As you know, this video is part of a series video, so if you want to make supergroups with other MBTI lines in K-pop, click on the playlist and enjoy. See you in next videos.